Okay, YouTube, we're back. Cameraman always laughs at my intro. So it is 4:20 a.m. Been to the gym this morning. I get up at like 12:30, 1 a.m. Do my cardio. We did some rounds of posing. Always have a look at myself on Saturday morning because it's usually the most depleted I am. Kind of plan what we're doing with Darren Friday. Confirm Saturday when I weigh in and check in and send him some photos and a video of my morning condition where I'm super flat, or not super flat but depleted for myself, because obviously it's the last kind of day in the week before the 2 high days. So always like to come to Kite Beach, just have a nice little walk. It just kind of refreshes my mind, gets some extra steps in, but it's more for my mental health, just like, you know, have a good sort of like think and chat with Harawi, the cameraman. So we're going to do this walk and I'm going to head home, grab breakfast, grab some sourdough, and give you a little bit of information about what the plan is over the next few weeks and what we're doing going forward. So let's get this walk done and then we'll meet you back in the car. Going to grab some fresh sourdough from a banging place, and then I'll kind of give you a lowdown on the plan over the next 13 weeks, because we are officially 13 weeks out and 1 day from the comeback show. Okay guys, so absolute game changer, Nike Minds. After cardio and this long walk, I always put them on, man. If you get a chance to invest in these, fuck me, they are the best things ever. So they like recovery slides, so after a long walk, man, putting these on is just fucking next level. So literally what I do, guys, is I try to get the majority of my steps done in the morning after cardio. I really enjoy this walk, just clears my mind, gets my step count up, and then we can go home and have breakfast. So speak a bit about the plan over the next few weeks in the car, and go get some fresh sourdough that's freshly baked. I'll see you guys soon. Okay guys, so walk done, cardio done, posing done. So game plan is, we decided that we're going to do Spain in 13 weeks, and then after that in 19 weeks we're going to go to Taiwan. And honestly guys, I'm just buzzing to just enjoy it and show you guys the journey. Like, to me, I've decided, you know, there's no pressure on myself. I just want to be my absolute best. Honestly, I just want to go away and have a laugh with the lads. Like, that's my plan. We booked like 2 massive villas. We're just going to go have a laugh, explore some new countries, and just not think too much about the show and just fucking have some fun. So we actually increased my baseline food last week, bumped my baseline up, because we're going to do the next 5 weeks is going to be like a phase of like where we try volumize a little bit, and then we're going to do an 8-week prep. So we're still going to run the 2 high days. Obviously they're just going to adjust according to my body weight and how I look. So they're going to be the 2 high days. They're going to stay stable. So technically it's 5 days on a baseline diet, on a higher baseline now, and then the 2 high days, which again we'll just kind of go back and forth. The only thing we're doing with these high days now is we're going to be a little bit more proactive with them and a little bit smarter, and we're going to try like kind of use food sources that we know just digest really well, and almost kind of somewhat replicate the carb up process when we're in these countries. So today we're probably just going to hit Five Guys, because there's actually Five Guys in Alicante, so we can kind of gauge the look on Monday, and we're going to use the next 5 weeks to do this. So obviously when I get home, I'll send Darren my weight, I'll send him my pictures, and then he'll come up with the game plan today. We kind of map it out on Friday, but we just confirm it on Saturday. So today it's probably a little bit more food than usual, but it depends on my weight. If my weight's really low, we might even push the food a little bit higher, because just alone switching to like Five Guys over like kind of a free meal where I have a little bit more freedom, we drop like a good, in total, probably a good 3,000 calories for the entire day. So bear in mind that my calories recently, these last refeeds, have been like 7,000 calories plus on top of my normal calorie intake on a Saturday, and on a Sunday it's been around like 4,000 calories on top of my normal calorie intake. So it's quite a large dose of calories, but remember, my body needs it because my metabolism gets really quick. And guys, like, this is one thing that you need to understand, is like, not everyone has a quick metabolism, and it's not always a good thing. Like, it means I have to eat a lot of food to stay full, you know, which sounds great on paper, but then obviously digestion takes a hit. So it's kind of gauging, you know, trying to increase the food and not affect the digestive system. So yeah, it looks all great on camera, you know, and guys, you gotta understand, like, I work my ass off in the week, like, you know, I'm 100% on point. I fucking do my cardio, I do my steps, I train like a fucking beast. I'm an animal, like, I'm in the gym giving 100%. And I'm just one of those people whose metabolisms, once it gets cranking, it gets real fucking quick, you know. So I've always been this way. I've always had to diet on a lot of food. I actually more food, believe it or not, in prep than in the off season, because when metabolism gets cranking, I have to kind of slow my body down. So today is going to be another leg day, slight variation on leg day today, which we'll show you. We'll go through legs together. Slight little variation, nothing crazy, because I'm one of those people who likes to stay somewhat locked in. You know, we're just going to change a few movements, which I'll show you about. But yeah, today now it's time to eat up. Obviously, send my weight to Darren as soon as I get home, see what I weigh, get the plan from him, and then we'll have breakfast, which we'll show you, and we'll probably just answer a few little questions any of you guys may have. But really productive morning. Had a look at Abe this morning as well. You know, like I said, guys, I'm up super early. I'm up at like 1 a.m, 12:30 a.m. I get so much fucking done at that time in the day, you know. I literally am able to do all my Australian clients, catch up with my Australian business, the Fit and Go business, catch up to all my international clients, and then start my day. And then obviously my UK and British, European clients check in after training, which gives me just a really good way to manage my time. So I just try to be super time efficient. But today, yeah, we're going to show you a high day, going to give you the rough plan of what it is, and we'll kind of give you an idea of, like, you know, the foods that I'm eating. High day, usually I do 3 meals, an off-plan meal, so I only do 4 meals on a high day, just because I don't want to stress my digestive system too much. So if I have to eat a lot of food, so it gives me the ability to stretch out my meals. Yeah, man, we'll see you guys soon. We're just going to head to the Artisan Bakery, where they do fresh sourdough bread straight out of the oven. So I want to get the cameraman Rawi to try it, so we're going to go pick some up now, which we'll film, and then we'll head back home. I'll do all my morning routine, my supplements, and then we'll meet you at the breakfast table. Artisan Bakery. Usually I walk across, but I'm feeling lazy as fuck, so I'm just going to park outside. I hope there's parking outside. There is. So this place is 24 hours, right? Which is mad. So this is a 24-hour bakery, and they do like the freshest sourdough bread, which I have to get the cameraman to try. This cameraman is like a family to me. Still hot? Yeah, slice. Maybe like 500 gram.
So this one we can slide on.
Yeah, you can slice. They did it last time.
This one's stay hot.
Yeah, stay hot. Yeah. Still hot. Yeah, look at all these are all fresh as it gets. Oof. Fucking hell, that looks bad boy, doesn't it? I bet, like, fresh out of the oven, man. Isn't it? None for us though.
Yeah.
We're both dieting. Even the cameraman is now dieting. So stay tuned, because this cameraman's going to be special. He's got the best prep coach in the game. And yeah, best prep coach in the game, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say yeah, fucking hell. So get just like 500 grams, good. Man can dream. Like, guys, you understand, like, I eat cakes, right? But like,
It's not the same.
it's not the same, because they're like, the ones I eat are like to digest well. It's not just any random cake. It's stuff that I know sits well in my stomach. So I've got a new place, because I've been using muffins before. Got a new place called Spill the Bean, and their cakes are like all like they use like coconut sugar, things like this. So really fresh. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't need a receipt. No problem. I'm not going to return it. Thank you. So, fresh sourdough bread. Breakfast time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smell the whole bakery. None of that bakery.
Oh, it smells good, man. Don't you sometimes wish that you had like endless sourdough? Like you just had like 500 grams in meal one. I could eat a whole loaf of it.
Loaf is easy to find.
You could eat a whole loaf of like just jam and butter. you know. But unfortunately, that's not how it goes. that's not
Not ideal, right?
that's not reality. That's like post show, fuck it, jam bread and butter post show, fuck me. But like proper butter, not the shitty butter spray that I use. Like proper butter, a little bit of salt, jam, 10 man. Okay guys, so weighed in at 97.9, which is 7.9 times 2.2 is 215, so it's like 3.3 pounds off the cap. Spoke to Darren already, going to send some pictures over, but he's planned a high day today. We've already like rough planned it, so today I've got 130 grams cream of rice, there's 50 grams dates in there, so a little bit more dates, honey instead of jam, so a little bit more carb dense, 150 grams sourdough, normal standard whitefish. So yeah, we're going to run a bit of a higher day today, but it's going to be a little bit more controlled than usual. So yeah, I'm going to get this down, then we've got leg day, so see you guys soon. Okay, so back in Muscle Hut, time for leg day. Obviously filmed the leg day before, slight different variations on this leg day, but I'm a creature of habit and I do like to keep specific movements in, especially when they're clicking and working so well. You know, that's one thing that I all urge you to do. If you find a movement really is clicking well and you connect with it well, just roll with it. And so the only alteration that I'm probably going to make today is I'm actually going to start with a single leg curl to start, because I really feel the arsenal strength single leg curl. I'm still in two minds whether to switch the pendulum or to the hack, but I really love that pendulum movement for really blowing up my fucking quads, and it seems to be working because my quads are getting fuller, bigger. So I'm more than likely going to stick with that, and then depending on feel, I'll go to hip press, and I'll probably go for some alternative bilateral work on the hip press rather than double today. But again, it just depends how fatigued I am. I'm one of those who will go off how they feel. So, you know, if something feels good, I'm going to roll with it. But I'm very instinctive within my training, where it's like, say I finish the pendulum and I feel like I've got nothing left to give, then I probably won't go for an isolated bilateral leg press. I'll probably just do double leg press. So let's just roll with it, see what happens. We were meant to train with Rude Boy today, but he bailed on me. So it is what it is. I'm here with Rowie, just getting after it. So single leg press. Let's go. The single leg, I like to do a lot of warm-up sets, just because last thing we want to do, it's a lot of stress on the hamstring. So I'll probably do like 2 or 3, maybe 4 warm-up sets until I get to my working set weight, and then I'll run it hard as fuck at the working set rate. With this movement, I don't mind dropping down into those 9-10 reps, but I try to always stay within that 10 to 15 reps, but this gets heavy fucking quick. So what you'll notice is the first few sets you're really strong, and then you'll have to slowly bring the weight down. One thing when you train hamstring, guys, a lot of you guys when you train hamstrings are super explosive on the way up. Rather than being so explosive, imagine just dragging your hamstring. So that's how I try to imagine it in my head. I try to imagine myself dragging my hamstring up and really contracting it. Rather than being super explosive, I want to almost drag it up. And that way I can get a real fucking hard contraction at the top, squeeze the fuck out of the belly of the hamstring, let it come down a nice slow eccentric, and stretch it out of the bottom. Just do like 4, bro. 3 or 4 warm-ups, reps. Last warm-up set here probably, and then we'll full send it. This is probably, honestly, I'm not gonna be here and be like, oh, this is the best exercise to build your hamstrings. But this is actually my favorite exercise for hamstrings, because your hips completely fixed in the pad, you know? So because your hips completely fixed, you can't use any lower back, you can't use any like glute. You're literally just dragging your hamstring up. So this set we'll do another like 2-3 reps, and then we'll probably full send it for the first set. And like I said, with this movement, because it's so taxing on the hamstring, Generally, the first set I'll hit fairly, and I have to drop the weight every set a little bit just to stay in that rep range. So first set, want to aim from anywhere from like 9 to 12 reps. And like I said, every set from here will probably have to drop the weight just because the hamstring tires so quick. And this is such a big isolation movement. You'll see that you just tire too quick. And that's one thing I think a lot of guys get wrong. Is guys start, a lot of your guys' hamstrings are weak because you don't start with hamstrings. Start with a big fucking hamstring movement and then go into quad work. Because what you find is by the time you're trying to hit hamstrings at the end of your session, you're just fucked. You know. Woo. Back. So on those last few reps, I'm almost just dragging my hamstring up. So that was like 9 reps, 10 reps. Back off the weight. We'll try to stay in that rep range. Fucking hell. You know. Woo. So you can see my left hamstring's a little bit weak on my right. So next set I'm gonna actually start on my left, set it, my right has to catch up. Fuck, it's hard and heavy, man. The third set, again, back off the weight a little bit. Let's get after it. Oh, fuck. Hey. Fucking hell, man. Woo. 3 sets done. Move on to pendulum. So, setting up the torque pad, guys, for the pendulum. You're meant to do that anyway. It's meant to happen. So obviously, we just want the pad quite low. So we're going to just adjust the straps, make sure they're even, and then we're going to attach the pad to the top of the machine. Nice and simple. Bang it on there. Make sure it's even. Let's put this here. So super simple. Attaching the torque pad so it just elevates the heels. I'm gonna fucking full send it on this motherfucker. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put my squat shoes on, just give me more knee flexion, more ankle mobility, and then we're just gonna slowly build up the weight. Main thing is it's a big movement, man. You want to make sure your knees are nice and warm. But honestly, this torque pad, like, I am not affiliated with torque whatsoever, but it's a fucking mint piece of equipment and it does trash your fucking quads. So I highly recommend anyone who needs big fucking legs, invest in one of these motherfuckers. 2 warm-up sets, then we'll get into it. So, just gonna slowly build up the weight, 20 at a time, until we get to our working set. So I'll probably do like 3 warm-ups, and then we'll full send it. So probably go up again, another few reps, and then I'm a bit like with my quads, what I try to do is like my first set, even though I go to failure, sometimes I go for a lighter weight with higher rep ranges, because I feel like it gets all my joints warm, it gets my knees warm, it gets my quads warm, and I still send it to failure. But in the next set I can actually increase the weight and I usually have a better set. So usually I'll start maybe like 2.5, then maybe go 3, and then maybe I'll back off again. But I do just go off how I feel, like my knees and everything feels still a little bit like crookedy and old man vibes, you know. So I'm probably gonna just put a 10 on with a warm-up set. Just listen to your body, guys. That's the main thing, just listen to your body. When you're doing those warm-up sets, listen to your body. If you need to take your time, if you're doing more warm-up sets, do take your time, do more warm-up sets until you feel ready to full send it. So I'm probably gonna add a 10 to this, and then we'll probably go for a first working set. What do you want to go first set? Where do you want to go? Yeah, what do you want to do? 20 on top. Yeah? Few 20s for his first set, and then I'll probably full send 2.5, see how it feels, and then potentially go up. First set, 2.5 plates. I know I can go heavier, but it's like that first set I just want to be a bit more cautious, and then we'll bump up the weight. So that was 15. But honestly, guys, it felt fucking mint, so I'm not gonna go up. I'm gonna stick with that for one more set, and then I'll probably do a back off. Fuck. So set 2, I'm gonna stick with the same weight. I know I'll get between 12 and 15 with like perfect reps. So I know I can do more weight, but at what cost? Like, am I gonna feel it the same in my legs? I really genuinely think like leg training at 12 to 15 rep range is like the sweet spot. Maybe going as low as 10, but I prefer to stay in that rep range with a lot of control. Because if you look at my set, look at actually how long my set took and break that down to how long is each rep. I mean, that set was probably like 1 minute 20, 1 minute 30, which when you break it down to each rep is like 7 to 8 seconds a rep, you know? So yeah, I can lift 4 plates, move from A to B, and it take me fucking 30 seconds. Or I can utilize the weight properly and put the muscle through as much stress and tension as possible, and I get more out of it. So we're probably gonna hit the same weight, then we'll do a back off a little bit less. But because we're just training the 2 today, it's a little bit more intense. I usually train the 3 on legs. You know, when we're doing this movement, Darren's wife Bex jumps in, so we're actually doing 4 of us in between this. So again, gives us the ability to go a bit heavier, but a bit more intense today. Shit. So, sounds around 12. So next set, we'll back off a little bit, just so we keep in that 12 to 15 rep range. You can see the control. You can see as I get edge closer to failure, I stay locked in, I stay super disciplined. If anything, I actually slow the rep down and be even more locked in with more control, because that's the time when most people get sloppy. So when you start getting close to failure, edging close to failure, slow it down, get more precise, and more accurate, and focus on what you're doing. Don't lose the control. Stay on that fucking muscle. Okay, so back off set now. I've just dropped the weight by 15 kilo, just to try stay in that rep range. Again, just gonna keep the form super locked in. It's actually one thing that I started doing as well, which I think has massively helped leg development, is start off with your big movements. I used to be a huge believer in like isolations before your like big squatting movements, like doing a leg extension before you then go into a squat pattern or a leg press pattern. But since I've changed that as well, I think it's massively helped my quads because they're not so pre-fatigued. I think the key with that is just you take plenty of warm-up sets to ensure that you're nice and warm before you then go into those movements. But it just allows you to get the most out of those big movements, then finish off with an isolation. Honestly, when I finish with an isolation, I've got not much left. You know what I mean? So it's like when I do those isolation movements now on my quads, I'm just trying to get anything left out in the quad. So let's run up this last set. Fuck. I realised I fucked up on that one. I only went down 5 kilo. But we still at 12 reps, which is good. Fuck. So now, honestly, I was gonna go to a single leg press, but after that movement, I just don't think I'm gonna get much out of a single leg. So I'm gonna go back to opt for double leg, which I know we did last week, but honestly, I'm not gonna fucking change my shit just for YouTube. That's the reality. It feels good. I get a lot of it. I think single leg, if I do it now, I won't get anything out of my quad. So, yeah, exactly. So, I'm just gonna roll with that hip press. It's one of my favorite movements. I do it single leg on a Tuesday, but honestly, like, that movement is so quad taxing. I think if you go on a single leg, you're not just gonna get fucked. Yeah, I'm not gonna change my. Yeah, a lot of people just put shit on. Yeah, a lot of people put stuff on social just, you know, so you guys watch. But I always said to myself, I always keep it authentic and real. So, sorry guys, you have to watch me do a fucking double leg hip press again. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. A few warm-ups there. A few warm-up sets, probably one, then we'll full send it. Everything's obviously nice and warm already. It's just getting the movement. So again, 12 to 15 reps. Block under, stops our back rounding off. I'm gonna get some straps to strap me in as well. That's pretty much it, guys. Full send it. That's all quad, man. Probably do one more heavy set on that, and then we'll back off to 6. But key here again, guys, just be in control throughout the whole movement. Not letting your reps get sloppy as it gets harder. Leg pumps. Oh. So set 2, again, gonna stay in that 12 to 15, and we'll pull the weight back. Another 12. Probably back off the weight now. Hit that higher rep range. Back off set now. Just gone down 1 plate. Now guys, when I do my back off sets, I'm still going to fucking complete failure. If anything, I'm just a little bit more aware to fucking make it even harder, because I still want to get in that rep range. Obviously my muscle's tired, so my rep range is likely to fall. But I don't go lighter and just pump the reps out. I don't, you know, do a shitty set. It's a fucking all out set. It's just a slightly less demanding weight, but I'm still locked in with the form and pushing this complete failure. I just want to back off the weight so I can get well within that rep range. So don't think a back off set is like an easy set. No, it's still a hard fucking set where you're going to the death. You're going to complete failure. It's just using a slightly less load, but still being 100% locked in with form, accuracy and discipline. So you'll see my reps here are still going to be immaculate. If anything, because I know it's a bit lighter, I'm probably just going to make it fucking harder and pause more in the pocket and squeeze out more for longer, you know what I mean? So regardless, every set's all out. Stop! Fuck. So, even though that was slightly less weight, it was still, I believe, like 13 reps, 14 reps, whatever. So it was still well within my rep range. I just backed off the weight so I could get in that rep range. So next, it's gonna be a leg extension, which honestly, after those 6 working sets on quads, leg extension is pretty much like just squeeze and get whatever fuck you can out of, you know, because right now the quads are toast. So let's get it. So leg extension. The reason I'm using Cybex today is because the Atlantis has got so much tension on. This kind of loses tension at the top, but it's kind of good for this point of my workout. I think if you're starting off a movement, something like Atlantis is really good because it doesn't drop off. Whereas this drops off at the top, which is going to allow me to squeeze my quads a little bit more because right now they're fucking toast. So I'm going to hit 10 to 15 reps on here. Nice contraction. So I'm probably going to have to go down in weight because my quads are fucked. So that was 10 reps, but I'm squeezing my top. But like I said, the Cybex drops off at the top, so it allows us to squeeze a little bit better. So we'll drop down the weight. You can't get in the fucker. I'll just do my 3 sets of calves, bro. So finish off tonight, doctor. So the cameraman can't get in this fucking machine. So he just lets me do it on his own, on my own. But here, which just doesn't have any stretch. It doesn't even stretch yet. Yeah, so here guys, just literally finish off tonight, doctor. Honestly, I just pumped these out because by this time the workout legs are fucking toast. So I still pump them out with good form, but sort of 12 to 15 reps. So yeah, like I said, this session, I finished with these and I just pumped them out a little bit more. My other leg session, I actually start with these and they have a lot more control. But honestly, by this time I work out, my legs are toast, so it's just getting some blood in the adductors. We got this, then calf raise, and then it's time to fucking eat. Remember guys, I'm 215 today as well, you know, which is fucking light for me. Yeah, put it this way, that's fucking 3.3 pound off the cap. And probably the biggest I've ever been for 3.3 pound off the cap, which just shows you weight's no thing. Like in the past, I've struggled to make weight. Usually a week out, I'm 220. You know, I'm 13 weeks out and 19 weeks out, and I'm fucking 215. So I think we can just get sharper and sharper and sharper around this weight. And the goal is to just yo-yo. So like, you know, 216 and go back up to 222, 223, come back down. Every time I come back down, I'm sharper. There was a little bit more detail in my glutes, lower back today. Yeah, exactly. And as well, there's so many tools in the toolbox to play with, man, which is crazy. You know, imagine when we had orals in, imagine when we had Winstrol, fucking Superdrol, Halo, whatever. You know, when we had all those hardening fucking products, it's gonna be wild. So much to play with and so much time. And remember guys, the longer your body fat is at low body fat, the thinner your skin's gonna be. So in 13 weeks time, it should get gnarly. And my metabolism's through the roof, so, you know, it allows us to obviously pull and push with food on a regular basis and kind of yo-yo up and down, up and down. It's a nice place to be. But obviously, you understand, you don't just get to that place by magic. Like, I put in the work fucking daily, man. So, leg day done. Hard session, but we got it done, man. You know, so time to eat now. Post-workout meal. I've got post-workout meal, meal 3, then off meal plan. So, show you guys everything. But guys, key with training, get after it, work fucking hard. Go to death on your sets and fucking push the limits, man. Have fun with it. Do movements that you enjoy. Enjoy it. Time to eat. Okay, so leg day done. Post-workout meal. Guys, leg day done. Obviously high carb day today. So, this cake is 10-10. This is our secret. So this is from a bakery in Dubai called Spill the Bean. They use like organic coconut sugar, you know, honey. It's just a healthier cake version, but it digests so fucking well. So I use these instead of muffins right now, and it tastes fucking banging. So post-workout meal. This is also a little game changer. So Cocoa Pops, rice and dates. Guys, mix it together, salt it, and I swear down, absolute best post-workout meal ever. Like I got quite a few of my clients on it right now, and they're like, "How'd you make that together?" And I'm like, "Guys, white rice, a little bit of monk fruit sweetener. So I actually use monk fruit sweetener, like pure monk fruit sweetener, on the rice, and then cut some dates up, put it in there, and then I'll use Cocoa Pops on top. And I swear down, absolutely amazing. So here we've got like 300 grams of rice, we've got like 65 grams of Cocoa Pops, and we've got 50 grams of dates. So obviously super easy to digest, sits well, and I swear down, favorite post-workout meal ever is this. So if you don't know how to make it and it's on your plan, then fucking watch my YouTube and you'll fucking see it. And then just my protein source, which is just standard white fish. Use a lot of white fish, could digest really well. So gonna get this meal in. This is my second meal a day post-workout. Got meal 3, which I'll show you, and then we've got an off meal plan. Today, obviously after speaking with Darren, it's a lot more structured. So it's not as crazy. Like I said, calorie surplus today is probably like, we'll probably hit like 5,000 calories surplus, 5,000 calories, probably about 4,500 extra calories today. Whereas usually I do about 7,000. It's a little bit more structured today, so we're going to gauge the look tomorrow and go from there.
The average viewer can't eat.
You know what? I eat like fucking, I'll probably eat a whole of these cake in the weekend. A whole one. It's so light, man. 10-10.
It's 10.
Spill the Bean needs to be sponsored by Spill the Bean.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but when Jay first told me chocolate orange, I was like, what the fuck?
Even when I'm like, nah, chocolate orange shit.
Then I tried it.
I swear down, it's like made of air. Doesn't even fucking sits on your stomach like you're not even eating anything. Sits better than a muffin. And Spill the Bean, sponsor me. I'll get you loads of business. Loads of bodybuilders turn up for the cake. That was good though, though. This is a ginger one. They stopped doing it.
Yeah, then
I'm actually going to drive there today to see if they've got it there. That's what we'll do. For meal 2, we'll drive to Spill the Bean. Okay guys, so some exciting news. If any of you guys followed me a few years back, we obviously made the Rego Raw sets. Now, we have new ones coming very soon. I'm just working on the samples right now, trying to get the fits right. But we have the first lot of samples here. So, we've got the black and pink Miami Heat vibes. like this. And then we've got, this one's dope. We've got the full pink, guys, here as well. So the basketball vests, boom, with the matching shorts. So these will be available soon. Keep your eyes peeled because we're only gonna have very, very limited stock of these. But man, when I get the fit right, we're gonna get them out to everyone. You can rep the new Rego Raw sets. I know everyone's been asking me in the UK, so super excited about them. But the quality, guys, is sick. You know, they match. Gonna look dope, man. Gonna look dope. One iced Americano with a little bit of cold coconut milk on the side. Do you want anything? No, that's it. Water? Yeah, he needs a water. We've been shooting in the heat. Huh? No, coconut milk. Coconut. Yeah, on the side. Just put it on the side though. No, iced Americano with cold coconut milk on the side. Thank you, boss. Okay, so meal 2, turkey breast and rice. I've been using turkey breast actually recently because chicken seems to upset my stomach a little bit. So I used like turkey breast, and then with that I take 2 servings of Ravenous, one serving of Ravenous, 2 capsules. It's just under a serving actually. 2 servings of Matador. Also, I take zinc carnosine and extra betaine HCl on there as well. So I take that with my meals. On a high day, I actually double up. And then, the secret. I'm a huge believer in SLU. I think it's probably one of the best peptides out there on the market, period. And AD's one is absolute next level. And I actually find that microdosing it works really well because when you get dips in energy, it just brings you back up. So I actually tend to microdose my SLU. I have like a big serving pre-cardio, pre-workout, and then I microdose it with my meals. And I feel like it just keeps my energy elevated. So we're gonna get this meal in. Well, first we're gonna get these tablets in, and then we're gonna get the meal in. And I actually just picked up some blueberries from the store because I forgot mine. They're slightly over the 125 gram. I'll probably just leave like 7 blueberries. I'm sure if I have like 3 blueberries, 5 grams over my blueberry, it's gonna be completely fine. So anyway, let's eat this cake. Cake's here. Let's go. Thank you, bro. Next level, this one. Oof. You have a spoon? Thank you. Yeah, like a small spoon. So, that is meal 2. This gingerbread cake is next level. Like I said, this place is really good because here they cook with all organic shit, all like organic flour, coconut sugar. It's no refined sugars. It's no shit in there. So honestly, the stuff tastes amazing. It digests so fucking well. That's why I come here. I only come here for the cakes, because they just sit hella well. So this is meal 3, meal 4 being off meal plan. And then I'll pretty much head to bed after that, so I'm gonna enjoy this. First I gotta eat the chicken and rice. Eat the boring part first, innit? Again, with my salt, guys, I'm like hella consistent. I always tend to do 5 cranks. I've actually got a client on stage right now, natural client, so just making sure he's done. So get this meal in, and then we're gonna head back home. Cameraman's gonna eat his meal because he's on a high day also, because he's dieting. So watch out, man behind the lens. And then we're gonna head out for food probably 3.5, 4 hours after this meal, just so we've got plenty of time for it to digest. So let's get it in, and I'll see you guys soon. Which one do I start with?
Ginger one.
Yeah, I know, but I've
10 weeks.
I know, but I know what it tastes like. Let me try this one. No, I've never tried this one. But Jace was banging on about how light it was. He's in the order 2. No? Tastes like, yeah, it's good.
What's it taste like?
Like a sponge cake with jam. It's actually really nice.
That's
Great that. I mean, it's a lemon sponge cake with some jam on the top.
right. Now give them a backstory now.
It's just the OG cake. I don't even know how I found this place. I don't even know. I just want to try the cakes here once. That's where I'm at. Because it's so good, we ordered like every cake. Because the cakes are so good, I swear we ordered like every single cake on the menu. Then ever since then, I always start coming back. But I literally don't know how I found it. I think I found it because they do like these really good pancakes. Then we realised it's just full of mad cakes. So if you come to Dubai, spill the bean. We'll not let you down. We'll probably have meal 4 at like 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. Like 5 maybe, it's like 3.5 hours. We'll probably have meal 3. No, 3, yeah. 4? 4. So now we're just head back to home, chill. 3 hours to chill. And then honestly, the Five Guys is literally across the road. So the reason we're doing Five Guys this week is because we can gauge it. So we can kind of monitor how digestion is, can see how the look is tomorrow. And it's a significantly lower amount of calories than Am's Cheesecake Factory, so. And I can't be fucked traveling anywhere. So it's gonna be nice because it's literally just across the road. I live on West Beach, it's literally the mall, so sweet, so that's the plan. We're gonna do that. And then we'll see you guys at home or at Five Guys. Here at Five Guys. So, time to get this off-plan meal in. Order is 1 double burger, 1 single patty and a large fries. So it's actually, like I said, it's around a 2,500 calorie less refeed cheat meal than usual. So we're gonna order this shit, eat it, go home, have some cake and go fucking bed. And can I have that with some pickles? And then can I get 1 single cheeseburger?
1 single cheeseburger.
And then can I have that with some grilled onions? And then can I just get a large fries?
1 large fries. Want with Cajun or just salt?
How spicy is the Cajun?
Mix of spice.
Is it spicy? I don't want spicy.
How about a drink? Milkshake, soda?
No, I don't want a drink.
Okay.
And then what you having, Raul? What's the cameraman having? He has 1 regular fries.
1 regular fries.
And then one double cheeseburger.
1 double cheeseburger.
What toppings do you want? What toppings do you want? There you go. All toppings are free.
So for you, is cheeseburger with pickles, without cheeseburger with grilled onions? Okay. Mayonnaise. Okay. Pickles.
Oh, sorry. Can I add ketchup to mine?
For both?
For both, please. Yeah. And drink. Diet Coke. Yeah, that's it.
No drinks at all.
Yeah, one Diet Coke.
Wow.
Large.
Large?
Yeah. Thank you very
So,
much.
cheeseburger now, 1 little cheeseburger, 1 large fry, 1 regular fries, and a large fry.
Yeah.
230.
Thank you very much. Gonna load up on some ketchup, mayo, barbecue sauce because I love that shit. I didn't go for Cajun fries, man. I'm a pussy when it comes to spicy food. I just don't do spicy food. So anyway, let's get this meal, eat it, and then we'll show you at the table. You need hella ketchup for that shit. Plus all the sauces. That. Some salt, because I don't know how salted the patties are. That's it. The chips are like fucking piping hot. All the sauces. Fucking love some good sauce. I'm like every time I go everywhere, I get like every sauce I got on the menu. Just to switch the flavors up. It's the key. Ketchup, barbecue sauce. Then we have, ooh, shit's piping hot. We have one double burger. Let's open this up for you guys. Some cheese and pickles on there. And then one single burger. So in total, it's 300 grams of raw weight beef, which is kind of why we're trialing it as well, because like, usually if I go to Cheesecake Factory, I'm probably having like 600-700 grams of protein, you know, raw weight. And the fries are all in here. Guys, generous fries from Five Guys. So let's give this a little whirl. Do I need to salt the patty? I don't know. Sometimes I don't put no salt on the patties. All right, yeah. It's actually banging.
Just the taste of
I'm not a Five Guys for a while, but I thought of that. So we're gonna eat this meal, and we literally got one last meal, which is just the cakes, and we're done. Enjoy and see you soon, guys. It's actually banging, man. Just putting a cheeky good morning in the freezer because I actually keep it beside my bed, and so I obviously got this one that's in the freezer because I love it super cold. But I keep it beside the bed, and then I just sip it every time I go to the toilet at night, just to stay hydrated. So then when I do my cardio, I'm almost somewhat hydrated. Last meal coming up, so I have all my PM supplements here. I will neck these, and then we actually have 3 slices of cake in here that we brought from the bakery. So we've got a slice of the chocolate orange, a slice of chocolate, and a slice of the gingerbread. Darren wants me to eat 3, but I don't know if I'll be able to eat 3 because I want to get to bed soon. So I'm going to try eat 2, and then if I've got space, I'm going to eat the 3rd one. I actually don't know if I can eat 3. I don't get to bed pretty soon, man. So I probably will eat 3, but Darren said like get 3 in, so we're going to try to get 3 in. Loki's camera shy. So we're going to have this last meal, guys. You've seen me eat fucking cake all day, so I don't think you need to see me eat another 3 fucking slices of cake. But that's my last meal with all my 3 slices of cake and a fucking tub load of fucking vitamins. That is my last meal with good morning. So I'm going to get this in now. I'm going to leave you guys to it. I'm going to chill for a little bit. And then honestly, I'm probably going to get to bed in the next like 30, 40 minutes. So like, subscribe, comment. Please, guys, comment as much as you can, interact. Helps with YouTube. But also, I just want to see what you guys want to see more of. And we'll see you very soon.